Welcome to the Chancellor's video blog. I'm Dr. Bruce Leslie, Chancellor of the Alamo Colleges, and I'm standing in front of the Veterans Assistance Center that is currently under construction at San Antonio College. We expect to have this building completed this year, thanks to Senator Menendez, who provided state funding the last session for this project, and also for funds that are going to the Veterans Intake Center, which is over at St. Philip's College, which also is nearing completion. That one will have the formal ribbon cutting on August 9th, along with the completion of the Turbine Center over on the St. Philip's campus itself. So we've got a number of projects. In fact, we had a request from Matilda Stout, who is the Faculty Senate President over at Palo Alto College, for me to add to my video blogs updates on a variety of projects that we're involved in. I thought that was a great idea. So not only am I going to recognize some of our folks who have been doing just extraordinary work, but I want to bring you up to date on some of these projects. So on the construction side, again, we have this new Veterans Center over at San Antonio College. We have the Veterans Intake Center, which will serve as a place for all those exiting the military here in San Antonio to go to this site and get guidance and assistance on attending higher education training programs, not just at the Alamo Colleges, but in the whole region. So we're really, we'll be serving as a general intake center for all new veterans and current veterans. And then this center over at San Antonio College is going to really help the large number of veteran students that are attending SAC, for them to have a place to go and to get support and just to engage with other veterans, which is very important to this important group of our students. I want to give you an update too on our CIP. The community approved the bond back in May. Already we have bids out for planning of our master system for all of our projects, $450 million that the voters all approved. We have 43 responses from various companies that do this work as of June, as of the end of June. So the board will be taking up those bids in the next couple of months after we do our due diligence on those projects. We have purchase of project management program. That's a technique that we used during the last bond with great success. And so we'll be doing the same thing with this program. We have 7 responses as of July 13. And again, the board will be considering the employment of a firm to help, or firms to help us project management all of the $450 million worth of projects across our 5 colleges. In terms of recent groundbreakings, we started groundbreaking officially on January 20th for the new DSO building. That's the administration building. We call it District Services Organization building. I drove by the site the other day, and they're already starting to lay pipe underneath, so it's very exciting to see this project finally taking place. We'll be ribbon cutting for this project in November, and we hope to have everything completed by 2018, by the end of the year. So project's on the right path now, and we're quite excited about it. I want to also mention 2 recognitions that St. Philip's and San Antonio College recently received from the Quality Texas Foundation. As you know, all of us are working on this Baldrige program. We have now submitted our proposal to the National Baldrige Foundation for a recognition of the entire system collectively, but each of the colleges are still working their way up the system. Achievement level recognition, was received by St. Philip's College, and progress level recognition by San Antonio College. So both are continuing to move up that individually, and then collectively we've applied for the National Baldrige program. Very proud to mention that Dr. Federico Saragosa has been awarded the Raymond Tejas Award for Education from LULAC, and Dr. Joe Carol Fabianchi the Ray Williams Outstanding Leadership Award from the Texas Academic Administrators Organization. So great recognitions of 2 of our senior leaders for the great leadership work they're doing, and I think those of you in leadership know so much of this is the details and really dedicating themselves to the discipline and the intentionality required today in the leadership work that we do. And then I'd like to also recognize the Joe Alderete family. Mr. Alderete is a member of our Board of Trustees, and the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has given them the Family Excellence Award this year. They'll be receiving that award this Friday night. And it's not just for Mr. Alderete, it's for Joe and for his wife, Chris, for their daughters, Karina, Marina, and Claudette, and their spouses. They have served as firefighters, police officers, nonprofit organization volunteers, elected officials, and private sector leaders. So they've done a tremendous job in serving this community, and so this award is well deserved, not just for Joe as a member of our Board of Trustees, but the entire family. Also, we will be recognizing Tino Duran. We've recognized Tino and Millie in the past for the fact that they give a scholarship each month to students. The Tino and Millie Duran Scholarship Program. Tino was the owner and publisher of La Prensa newspaper for 28 years. He literally brought it back to life. We established the Tino and Millie Duran Welcome Center over at San Antonio College a couple of years ago, but sadly Tino passed away recently, and so the board will be recognizing he and his family again for all of the tremendous community support, but particularly student support that they have provided. And finally, another point of good news and a long-term project at that, our Northeast Lakeview College has received a verbal indication. We're expecting the letter this week to formally indicate the college's ability to award financial aid. And that means that students now can assert that Northeast Lakeview College is their primary college and establish the degree programs from Northeast Lakeview College. And of course in December we expect to receive favorable notification from SAC-COC that Northeast Lakeview College will be fully accredited. But this is a great step in the right direction, and we know that enrollment will be benefited as a result of students' access to financial aid through Northeast Lakeview College, where in the past it's all been done through San Antonio College. And I really want to thank the faculty and the leadership at San Antonio College for their partnership with Northeast Lakeview over the years to allow that college to establish itself, to grow, and now to become fully accredited. Thanks for joining the Chancellor's Video Blog. Look forward to talking to you next week.